ahead and dropped the bombshell real issue, which is that 50 was allegedly just like Diddy when they were together. Then she wrote, "You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family."
This is what they can do once the war begins. And the war is inevitable because we do not know how to pick quality whores.
50 Cent is firing back and suing Daphne Joy for defamation. The rapper filed the suit on May 6th, claiming his ex's false accusations have subjected him to extensive public ridicule, hatred, and contempt, with members of the public calling for Jackson to be canceled or thrown in the trash, and some of the comments going as far as praising prior attempts on his life.
This is why I draw a line with 50 Cent. And this is why they tried to, they hit him up 9 times because of how he is today. Sir, her being an S worker don't have to do with her being a mama. Unless the little boy is in the room while she, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave that lady alone. Unless the child is being harmed, leave that boy with his mama.
50 is going to need to prove that his ex has made allegations with actual malice, meaning she knows they're false and is lying. The lawsuit is likely going to boil down to he said, she said.
Some people know how to live better than others with or without money. They just sort out and pick a better person to share their time with. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you sleep in a 1-bedroom apartment, you may be richer than the rich guys.
50 claims that Narvaez has made false accusations against him after he decided to pursue sole custody of their 11-year-old son after learning about Narvaez's involvement in a lawsuit involving P. Diddy. 50 claims that Narvaez is retaliating against him by making statements on her Instagram, falsely accusing him of physical abuse during their past relationship.
You see what I'm saying? Your life, the fabric of your life and what you're doing and how you feel about yourself at the moment. If the person that's sufficient for, at the top of it, do you need that?
Last week, we reported that 50 Cent was seeking the custody of his son because her alleged involvement in the trafficking lawsuit against Diddy. So this kind of all comes together. 50 Cent has been taking some jabs at Diddy on his social media, and then Daphne was named as an alleged worker employed by Diddy in the sexual misconduct lawsuit.
Tell you what, how cold this world is, man, but I'm here to tell you, man, a bitch the worst thing God put on this planet. A bitch worse than a motherfucking wolf, a pack of wolves that'll eat you whole. A bitch worse than that. A bitch is a motherfucking monster acting like she's a good person. I'm not talking about women. I love women, but funky bitch, you know who you are. That's why you mad at me.
Greetings, you polite savages. Every so often, there comes an artist, a businessman, an individual that they are just un-F-wittable in many ways. Now, this could be a situation where 50 Cent, yes, the man who's a legendary New York rapper, legendary television producer of series such as Power, BMF, and 100% one of the best internet trolls in existence. Well, it seems that 50 Cent has now decided to file defamation charges against his ex and mother of his child for saying that he was just as bad as Diddy, aka the Diddler. Now, this very devious lady, what she tried to do is, after being named in a lawsuit where she has allegedly been singled out as one of Diddy's for-hire ladies of the night, when 50 Cent filed for primary custody of his child, she in turn turned around and accused him of DV and assault. However, she forgot one major thing. As this clip is going to show you, this man under extreme circumstances is calm and calculating.
Right now, if you punch me in my mouth, I'm up. I'm up. And guess what's going to happen? Once you punch me in my mouth, I'm going to get my man, Terrence, K.O. Lewis, I'm going to get him to punch me in my mouth. Because then I want to get double the money. But I'm going to say you did all of it.
No, because it ain't going to matter. And I'm going to take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the homies. And go shoot you, yeah? A couple times, man. Because they finally get a chance to run. Then start feeling fun. All of a sudden, everybody don't remember nothing. No, that lawsuit, no, I don't want to do that.
No, but wait.
They shot me, then shot at the ambulance.
Yeah, but what?
So the question is if this man can sit here and flip that circumstance, no prep time, few seconds of thought, and leave everyone in that room in awe, which is, by any accounts, a very interesting and very treacherous situation that one may encounter on the street when someone has amassed fame and fortune. Notice the calm, the clarity, the non-panicking that he operated in. This is absolutely a hallmark of what 50 Cent is known for. And you think that you're gonna come here and intimidate this man, put false allegations on him, no proof whatsoever, fall back on the believe all women mantra, and get this man out some more money has to be the play. I mean, we gotta keep it a buck. You've been hanging out with Diddy, and if a third of what they say is true that be going on at them Diddy parties with the diddler, ma'am, you are not concerned about any type of safety. So what's the move here? Take a step back, hold your breath, inhale, exhale. That's right, file a fraudulent claim. Make this public on social media, no law enforcement involved, and hope the court of public opinion will cancel this man. Yes, it's the old cancellation play, the old believe all women, no due process. It's all in the game. But what you weren't ready for is 50 Cent to hit you with the reverse Uno card. You weren't ready for the lawsuit, ma'am. You weren't thinking that this gentleman may have so much experience in the game, so much experience in the game of life, so much experience with dealing with women such as yourself, that he absolutely was expecting this move and hit you with the defamation lawsuit. Because St. Johnny of the Depp has showed us men that if you have enough money and you have enough evidence that you can get paid.
All women done some evil shit. And I'm not talking about one time. I'm talking about most women in the United States of America has sabotaged somebody's life on purpose until they stop bleeding. As long as they bleeding.
Not all women, Corey. That's ridiculous.
What?
No.
Darlene.
Lucky for Johnny Depp that he didn't shoot up Baby Batter in the club of alleged industry pass-around Amber Heard. Or his legal troubles would have continued to the point of no return, draining his bank account and damaging his career and reputation further. Unfortunately, not in the case with 50 with his baby mama, and now the infamous public spat and fighting with his grown adult son, Marquise Jackson. 50 Cent went out of his way to voluntarily give child support extra money to Marquise and his mother. But then the temerity, the audacity, and blatant disrespect and entitlement when he was accused by the both of them that he wasn't doing enough to support them, as we've covered before in our previous video.
If I'm $1 million, my son gonna be $1 million. 81K is not a substantial lot of money.
Just like a woman.
I know what it feels like to have nothing, all right? And have to rebuild my life over with $6,700 a month. $6,700? I'm good. That's what I'm saying.
Where an uber entitled single mother creating a toxic, feminine, entitled man-child that should have been raised with his father.
Boy in his class flooded on him and said he has 50 pairs of sneakers. Marquise said, how the hell does he have 50 pairs of sneakers? His father's a lawyer, my dad's on the Forbes list.
Why you didn't be a responsible parent and say, look, you don't need 50 pairs of shoes.
20 pair. That is a responsible he could do 20. That's responsible.
20 pairs of sneakers.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
After a while, the constant barrage of public disrespect and vitriol coming out from your own blood, your son out of all people, even then you gotta say to yourself that your own flesh and blood, your child has been turned against you by the woman that you gave away your genetics to, who is undeserving to receive it.
Say, how long can you love something that don't love you back? I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn. It's like my grandfather would say, it rattled like a snake. If it slithered like a snake, is it a snake or do you need to be bit?
50, like any other rational and logical man, is going to learn from this experience and prevent history from repeating itself. Rewind, run back what I said last time. So instead of having the situation repeat itself and become a Marquise Jackson 2.0, 50's gonna do what he's gonna have to do. Whatever it takes to get his son back. Grover and I were having a discussion, and he said that you have to pick the right woman, because that right woman will be the right mother that will bear your seed and raise your kids into respectable people. A respectful, proper, good-hearted woman that won't raise selfish, entitled, soft-as charming toilet paper children. A good woman that won't turn your kids against you even after the relationship has ended. The problem is when we run into a fine, foxy woman like Daphne Joy, on a Patrice O'Neal scale just on looks, I'd say she's a 27, that body a perfect 30. When we get caught slipping, letting the head downstairs doing all the thinking. Shout out to El Guapo Beautiful Lies, beauty does not equate to virtue. Let me give you a reminder what this IG model, sometime actress, could be planning for her future. What do we have here? A Linktree. Not only does she have a store site that may or may not be producing any sales, but I find it mighty interesting. She got a link to an OnlyHams account. Now I ain't paying nor I could find leaked photos of her on the internet, and trust me, I tried. But ain't it a wee bit strange that she got the account ready and active, just in case she gotta sell the digital flesh to keep the money flowing in? Daphne Joy may have been born and raised in the Philippines until she was 7 years old. But growing up in modern Western society, then living the fast-paced, fast life, party nights, Hollywood lifestyle, possibly getting passed around in celebrity social circles multiple times, daisy chained and all, make that what you will. Not only is she not a proper traditional woman of moral character, she is far from her Filipino roots in serving her man as a good, strong, dutiful woman like the lovely ladies you can find on Christian Filipina. Christian Filipina didn't sponsor this video, but if you want to find yourself a Filipina that may look as good as Daphne Joy, except she won't be Daphne Joy, because a good Filipina woman will serve you and act in your best interests. If you're interested, then click down the link in the description section or as the pinned comment in the comment section below. Daphne Joy is a reminder to all us polite savages that you are rolling the dice dating the modern Western woman here, especially here in the United States. I know ladies of the polite savage nation, not all of you, but a fair amount of Western women here aspire to be like Daphne Joy, doing little as possible and collecting a check. What Daphne Joy represents is the epitome of the twisted and warped modern woman dark fantasy of achieving fame off of her looks, sleeping with celebrities and men of status to get what she wants, lazily doing little as possible with her main value proposition being able to do the splits on unsuspecting rich tricks with her viper-shaped hustle slit. Now, if you're not like Daphne Joy, congratulations, but sad to say, that a lot of modern women are showing their cards with what they will do when they find a man of status, a producer, and a man of means.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe, hit us up on all social media networks.